He cannot fight for his name anymore. You know
So
what I'm
that's why
saying?
you're doing it now because
And for the sake of his kids.
Right.
Yes, this has to go. Uh, so we agree on that. Okay. So I want to go ahead and bring something else up. Am I changing the subject too quick?
No,
you're fine. Okay. In Utah, they're trying to pass a sorry, y'all. Pass a bill, and the bill is for mothers that the test when they do the test, and the test was to show if the test was to show that the baby had Down syndrome, they would be able to abort the child. The bill is for them to actually throw that out for the parent not to be able to abort the child once they find out their child has Down syndrome when the baby is in the stomach. So do you understand what I'm saying? Because it was all over the place just now.
Well, yeah, that's like saying they do a test and then
they do
have Down syndrome, and then all of a sudden now, okay, I don't want the baby anymore.
Right. So do you think, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you don't find it. They don't. That's sickening.
All my listeners out there, I want you to know that I am a mother and of a child that has Down syndrome. So I had to go ahead and talk about this. I remember when I went through that whole situation with my son and found out during the time that I was pregnant that he had Down syndrome. It was crazy because the test came up that he did, but then it showed that, well, they was, you know what I'm saying, the doctors was worried about it. They had me do a test, an ultrasound, and they told me everything was fine. He didn't have Down syndrome, but when he was born, he did have Down syndrome. So, my whole thing on this whole situation, I want to say, either way, I would have never aborted my child. You know, but I wouldn't have wanted someone. I don't know, because simple fact is I'm against abortion.
Someone to give you that option, like, okay,
yes.
Is that it? Do you want
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because women's options are taken away so much these days. You know what I'm saying? And not just that. I hate the way that these bills are passed and the laws are passed, and you want to call something wrong, but you find a door, you know what I'm saying, to make it right in some type of way, and it's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you don't want a woman to go ahead and abort a baby that maybe you would have a disability, but, you know what I'm saying, y'all still allow abortions. So let's just throw the abortion away, period.
Right. I don't know. I don't believe in that. I mean, don't open your legs or something. You know what I'm saying? Don't have
No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because we don't know what the future may bring once we have or we conceive our children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say that. I always look at the situation both ways. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a conversation the other day, and this is what it made me think of. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that I just thought about it. Do you remember when you said your friend has a baby with Down syndrome?
Mm-hmm.
And she just can't basically take that?
She said she doesn't feel like attached to him at all. Like she feels no love towards him.
I don't think that's her fault.
I know, but
because
if he did, because
I don't understand that.
I don't see how. You know what I'm saying?
I understand
because at the end of the day, he's a part of you. I don't care what is wrong. It's not. There's nothing wrong with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree with you.
And what's wrong with him is that he knows that his mother feels that way. He can feel that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was trying to tell her.
Right.
He can feel that distance from you.
Right.
That's why he's acting the way he is, to get your attention.
Right.
And the fact that you don't want to be around him, like that hurts me. You know what I'm saying?
My whole thing on that is, when I looked at that, you know what I'm saying, why I said I don't think she's wrong, or, you know what I'm saying, there's a way to claim that she's wrong, it's because simple fact is, what if it was he didn't have Down syndrome? There are people out there that just cannot connect. There are people out there that just cannot connect with their kids.
Right.
And I think they're wrong, but they're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, I'm going to throw the second away, but the one thing you can't change. Hold on just a minute, baby.
fuck these bitches, get this cake and keep them niggas in their place. Beat the system, try and hang you, everybody acting fake. You ain't care about that bitch, just how much money you can make. You said fuck it, hit a lick, man, all these chances that you take. Yeah, you out here getting money, got no time to take a break. Growing up without a father, shit was hard enough. Fuck, just go get them bucks and everything felt giving up. Some nights felt alone as fuck, Zanny's in my double cup. Talking shit will get you touched, so nigga come and fuck with us. When they kill my brody, man, that shit it hurt me deep. Out of the fact that shit happened, I could barely even eat. I was lost up in them streets, man, my mind was feeling weak. Had to hop back on my feet and pay attention to my dreams. Hella nights that I can't sleep, just like it's precious and unique. But it ain't hard to go beneath, so stay the fuck up.
Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. I am back. And we was on, you know what I'm saying, how some people don't have connection with their kids. And one thing I fight for, you know what I'm saying, is my feeling about things. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing you can do about that whole situation. And if someone doesn't feel connected to their kids, you know what I'm saying, I think that they need to find help. You know what I'm saying? So they can find the right tools to be able to have that connection with their kids. Or find someone that does want to have connection with that kid. You know what I'm saying? I will admit, you know what I'm saying, I'm blessed. I'm totally blessed when it comes to my son. You know, because Mikey, you know what I'm saying, has been through a lot with the fact that he has Down syndrome as far as health problems, but nothing compared to others that I've heard of. You know what I'm saying? Every health problem that he has had, you know what I'm saying, seems to be common with kids with Down syndrome. So that's such a blessing, and it's not the worst. You know what I'm saying? I'm praying for those kids that go through the worst. You know what I'm saying? Worse than what my son does. But I just, you know what I'm saying? If they are not, I'm not even gonna say the worst of it. If they're going through this whole situation with a sick baby, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you have a kid with Down syndrome, there's going to be sick days, you know what I'm saying? And that might be overwhelming for some. It's a lot. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I remember when emotionally, mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? I think it affected me more emotionally. Because for anything to happen to my baby, and for the doctor to say I have to cut on your baby, or your baby has to be in a hospital, you know what I'm saying, for this or that, you know what I'm saying, as a mother that hurts, you know what I'm saying, it really and truly does, because you can't do anything about it.
Right.
So, I'm happy that I am one of the strong ones, you know what I'm saying, and I had a lot of support through this whole situation with Mikey. But what about the mothers out there that doesn't? You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for them, and I do understand why there may be some out there that say I can't do it. I don't have it in me. I don't have the fight in me. I mean, some people are not as strong as what others are. You know what I'm saying?
Like she said the reason she doesn't feel attached to him is not because he has Down syndrome, but it's because of her labor, the way her labor was. She said, after I had him, I didn't get to hold him for 3 months. I didn't get to hold him, see him, nothing, and she was paralyzed. So she was like, it was so traumatic to me that it scared me.
Wow.
And like I told her, I said, you need to go talk to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she was so traumatized by it, and I think it really messed her up.
What you want, Will?
You already niggas already know it. I've been on my self-made shit, niggas getting money on my own, you know, niggas. I beat the way these niggas act. I ain't fucking with it. For now I'm on the bigger things until them demons come to finish me. Feeling like a zombie mixing perkies with the Hennessy. That bring out the enemy and take away my energy. Now you not my enemy, cause you will never finish me. Got it on my own, cause ain't nobody gon' give you shit. Then listen to the teachers, cause they teachers ain't gon' get you rich. Started flipping zips and getting money, I don't need a bitch. Put that on my nigga, I ain't going, you gon' need.
Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. my little one, she wants a little bit of attention right now. So I had to occupy her real quick, and she's good, so I'm back. But I think you were saying something. I'm sorry.
No, I think she's just traumatized from her labor and how it went. You know what I mean? Because, like, I can't really relate to that because that's not what happened for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I told her just go talk to somebody and get help about that because she's like, I don't ever want to have another kid because if I go through that again, she was like, at that point, I would have rather just been dead than going through all that.
Okay.
So it's like, that's sad. You know what I'm saying? For someone to just wish that they didn't have to go through it at all. You know?
Right.
So, I don't know. She just seemed, she just needs to talk to somebody. I think that would make it better for her. Because
I'm happy she had you with her.
Yeah, because I can't do anything for her. You know what I'm saying? She needs to talk to somebody that actually can help her.
So do you think that more is the fact that she needs to work on the bonding with her kid? Hold on just a minute. She has a problem with bonding with the child, and the situation isn't about the Down syndrome at all.
She kept saying it's the way that he acts.
Okay, this is what I would tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? As a friend, I think I would go to her and ask her, what's your resources? What resources do you know of? Because I have another friend that has a baby with Down syndrome, you know what I'm saying? And I know that she knows the resources out there, you know what I'm saying? So are you getting him into, you know what I'm saying, if he has a behavior problem, are you getting him into a program that can help him with the behavior problem? You know what I'm saying? Because
she said that he's doing it for attention and she's getting tired of it and it's annoying. He keeps throwing up on himself. But mind you, he's only 18 months old.
Oh, he's a baby.
A baby.
Oh.
Baby.
Oh.
I said, listen, if he feels anything the way that I feel from just talking to you, I'm not trying to be rude. This is what I told her. I'm not trying to be rude, disrespectful. But he's doing it to get your attention.
Right. That's true.
That's what it is.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
That's true.
And she's like, I gotta
Hold on just a minute.
Play it smart and never miss. I can't take another sip. Might just take another trip and go stay with my other bitch. Trap and watch that paper flip. Shorty say she love the dick. She can't get enough of it. Young nigga, I had to hit. Man, I leave these niggas sick. Might just have to take his bitch. Slide that little hoe to the crib. Know I gotta get it in. Bitches know they love me cause I'm getting money, stacking shit. Boy, I just go cop the brick. Nigga, you ain't having shit. All y'all niggas average. I be out here taxing shit. If you want a bag, hit me up, just let your back shit. If you want that smoke, you know I got it. I got scopes, I got ALs, I got chromes, but she's mad at me. Man, RP all my niggas, man. Man, I just been on my own shit, bro. I ain't been fucking with niggas. Fuck these niggas, man. RP my bro. RP Tyree, nigga. A lot of gang shit, nigga. Fuck these niggas.
Yeah.
Every single day I wait to see a smile on your face. I know your brain is filled with hate. Little nigga, just escape. You taking drugs to ease the pain. It doesn't help, it stays the same. Fuck these bitches, get this cake and keep them niggas in their place. Beat the system, try and hate.